Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 3 of season 3 of Squid Game. In the last episode, I just had to take a break after that one, man. That was an emotionally exhausting episode, as we would spend the whole episode watching people hunt other people and just survive being hunted by other people. And then on top of that, we lost a lot of major players in that. And one of my personal favorite of this season, Hyun-ju, man, that was just such a hard and heavy loss right there, man. Oh my God. I had to take a break from recording and whatnot, you know, step away for a little bit. So like, and then on top of that, you just getting a multitude of copyright issues with Netflix in the last episode. Hell, they still even claim the version that's still up there right now. So I don't know why, man. I didn't have any issues with last season, but yeah, they're being a bitch about it this time around. But all we can do is keep moving forward. So that's what we were going to do. Guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check that out over on Patreon. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, we got the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get suggestions and vote on movies to react to each month. Right now, we got a poll up right now for what's going to be taking the place of Heartstopper once we reach the end of that. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here, especially when we keep getting these bogus-ass copyright claims. At the end of the day, though, I really appreciate it if you enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 3. It's not your fault. Here we go. God, they're gonna make us, well, I mean, they do this too every now and then, make us watch everybody be carted away. That's still the most heartbreaking one to me, man. Hyun-ju, I mean, given how things are going, yo, I don't know. I just wish they could have survived this. Oh! Whoa! That's one way to disqualify yourself. Yo, what are you doing?
Damn, that was close.
Good thing I like to go hunting.
What the hell?
You two look like you had some fun.
Bit of a scrape. How about you two?
Oh, we were just getting started. I heard there's more of them upstairs.
Wow, this is some terrible ADR. What in the world was all of that? Oh my God. Damn. Okay. I mean, I know the next thing is supposedly this American Squid Game. So is this their way of like easing us into the internationality of it all, I guess? Wow, dude. Holy shit. We definitely called the numbers here. Okay, well, they're still bringing some people in.
너 내 목걸이 못 봤냐? 십자가 안에 그 약 든 거. 몰라. 모른다니까. 어디다 흘렸지?
Well, obviously, probably in the mace. But we know Min-soo has it.
제가 게임장에 뭐를 두고 왔어요. 그거 찾아야 돼요. 저 잠깐만 가서 확인 좀 해볼게요.
Oh, dude, he's gonna unravel without it. That's great. I can't do anything without it. All that courage is gonna be long gone now, isn't it? Oh yeah. This complicates the shit out of things, man. Dude, he's so checked out, he didn't even react to that. All right, we're back to them as they're sneaking out. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a giveaway.
시간이 없어.
Suck it up. You shot me.
배가 고파서 그래. 할 수 있겠어?
네 번째 게임을 통과하신 참가자 여러분.
Well, you can kinda make out his face through his mask. No, like, details, but I can see his brow and eyes and everything. I've never really noticed that before.
현재 남은 참가자는 20.
We're down to 25.
다음 게임의 속행 여부를 묻는 투표를 진행하겠습니다.
Oh, well, here's our VIPs. See if they are equally as terrible this time around.
I always enjoyed watching it from the outside, but it was a completely new experience putting on the uniform and taking part.
Oh!
It was like I was a Maasai tribesman stalking the African wilderness.
I've done plenty of hunting in Africa, but this was on another level.
I was the only one who didn't go.
Shall we raise a glass to the memory of the legendary Chairman O?
To Chairman O.
Chairman O.
God, the people in the perimeter just staring in through the windows, through the glass panes, is creepy as hell.
직접 내려가서 확인해.
Uh-oh. All right, looks like we have our replacement drone operator. You're not going to get any closer? Mr. Choi, what have you found, my dude?
내가 여기 시장 사람들하고 어부들한테 물어봤거든? 박승장 고향이 어딘지, 가족이 있는지, 어디 학교를 나왔는지 등본을 떼보니까 본명이 박영길인데 박영길이라는 이름도 모르더라고.
No one at the yard, at the market, has any idea who he is. For a fishing boat, they should know about him. That is fishy as all hell. He is right.
무진 토백인 내 동생도 모른다 그러더라. 그러니까 완전 유령처럼 살았더라고.
빨리 와요. 삼척하면 나오기 시작했어.
가봐야 돼요. 다시 통화해요.
나도 좀 더 알아볼 테니까 박 선장 계속 주시하고 있어.
Just keep watering that seed, man. We need that doubt to grow.
Watching the voting this year?
So fun.
Oh, it was more exciting than the actual games.
1.7 billion won is over $1 million.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of money for people like them.
Some of this dubbing, man. It's so distracting.
After that riot in the dark, people will be nervous about voting against the majority.
Yeah, it's weighted against those against at this point. But you never know. Some of them could switch. It was like, hey, we made it this far. I'm kind of fine with where we're at. And especially after that whole round, that was so fucked. Especially with how, what do you want to call it? How close everything was. Touch and go. That's kind of what I wanted to say. Yeah, we know what this dickhead's gonna do.
124번.
Shocker. Hey, yeah, you want to continue without your pills, buddy? Oh, he's reaching for a... Yeah, wow. At least he knows. At least he can acknowledge he can't do this without being high. But watch him say yes now. I'm gonna vote opposite you. This is gonna be to prove a point by voting yes too. God damn it.
149번.
How the tables have turned.
선생님,
Don't impede the vote. They got really uppity about that last time.
이제 여기서 제발 그만해 주세요. 아직도 돈이 부족하신 거면은 내 돈도 다 선생님들 드리겠습니다. 선생님들 가져가세요. 이제 여서 죽어도 그치만 저기 적간난쟁이랑 엄마는 어떻게든 살려야 되지 않겠습니까? 제발 부탁드립니다. 제발 애기랑 준이는 좀 살려주세요.
It sucks too, because she's willing to give herself for her son too, for the very same reason. But now it's just like, greed, man. It's a powerful drug. Oh, they dressed him up. That's smart.
사망자 신원은 병정 7번입니다. 병정 25번입니다.
Some of the numbers aren't going to line up, especially E.
방 안에도 CCTV가 있어. 조심해.
But are there not cameras in here? Would they not see you doing that? I'm pretty sure we saw cameras monitoring the halls there.
456번 투표해 주세요.
He's just going to let it play out however it plays out.
456번은 기권하셨습니다. 유권자 수 총 25명 중 동그라미 16.
Not that it matters.
여러분들의 민주적인 투표 결과에 따라 내일 다음 게임을 속행하겠습니다. 그럼 편안한 밤 되시기 바랍니다.
God, man, 16-8. But Myung-gi ended up being on the no team yet again. Or, well, this time. Yeah. She's never going to be able to look at him the same after all of that. On top of the things he did before we got here.
When she said she'd give up all her money.
Yeah, she's probably senile. This is the nut job that kills her own son just to save some baby.
She technically didn't kill him.
I think I understand her. After all, there's many times I've wanted to bury my son alive.
누구 짓이야? 16번 집 같습니다. 장기 수술한 의사는 수술실에서 병적 16번만 사라졌습니다.
Oh. And he wouldn't know she was down there too, right? He doesn't know that she was brought into the operation, but they are sure as shit gonna go check on him now. Sending him to the room I don't think was the best idea.
5번, 7번, 11번, 그리고 25번이 미복귀 상태입니다. 16번은 복귀했습니다.
Yeah, it does not bode well.
전에 와봤던 것 같아요.
배를 저쪽 해변에 최대한 가까이 대주세요.
여기는 암초가 많아가지고 위험해.
꼭 확인해 볼 게 있어요.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. If that is the island, he'll start acting real sussy. I mean, he already wants to turn back in.
물 마셔. 목매요. 죄송해요. 저 때문에. 지금부터 너는 이 아이만 생각해야 돼. 딴 생각 아무것도 하지 말고.
취침 소동하면 16번 잡아서 나한테 끌고 와. 그리고 11번은 현재 위치 파악해서 보고해.
What if she's already here? Yeah, I was gonna say, what if she's already here?
내일 저랑 16번을 외곽 경비조로 배치하십시오.
네가 그놈이랑 아는 사이였어.
그리고 보트를 한 대 준비해 주십시오.
그렇게 쉽게 여길 빠져나갈 순 없어.
VIP들이 왔다고 들었습니다.
Yeah, with the VIPs here, it'd be real bad if there was a ruckus. Dude, what if he what if he radios that boat and then there's a conflict of do I answer, do I go, or do I keep him from the island? Oh, that'd be interesting. Oh. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, this looks like the spot.
이제 찾을 수 있습니다.
What are you gonna do? What's your move?
세상이 참 불공평해요. 나쁜 짓을 해놓고도 남 탓하면서 맘 편히 사는데 뭐가 조금만 잘못되어도 다 자기 탓을 하면서.
She's got a point there.
믿었던 친구놈한테 돈을 떼어도 자기 탓이라면서 혼자 술을 퍼먹더라고요. 꼴 들이기 싫어가지고 그냥 내가 막 소리를 질렀어요. 너 같은 자식놈은 없는 셈 치고 살 테니까. 그랬더니 이놈이 그날 밤에 약을 먹었더라고요.
Oh.
나서 미안하다고 유서까지 써놓고 내가 그놈을 구루마에 싣고서 하느님한테 막 빌었어요. 이놈만 살려주시면 뭐든지 다 하겠다고.
And so she's here.
그놈을 내가 죽였네요. 내 손으로 내가 내 자식 새끼를 죽였어요.
I mean, it was that or let him kill the new mother, Jun-hee, right there. Maybe even the baby too. you know, depriving that baby of its mother. Then God knows what there. Like, it was Sophie's choice. But by stopping him, that killed him.
그치만 저 갓난쟁이가 뭔 죄가 있겠습니까? 이런 지옥에서 태어난 게 저 아이 탓은 아니잖아요.
I mean, that's true of anybody, man.
저랑 내 아들놈 대신에 준이랑 아기를 좀 선생님이 좀 살려주세요.
She's such a caring soul, man.
여기 들어가서 뭐를 찾는 거예요? 그놈이 나쁜 놈이라는 증거. 아니 아무리 그래도 너네 집에 좀 가시겠는데요. 너한테 같이 가자고 안 할 테니까 만이나 잘 보고 있어.
Hopefully he's just not here. Since we're... No, it's a fucking toy. Shit. Well, there goes any semblance of stealth. Yeah, hopefully he's not here, though. Because I don't know if they've made it back to shore yet or not. Shit. Nice. So he's playing along.
넌 수술실에 다시
Oh, so they're just gonna give her a boat. So they're not gonna call one in.
앞뒤가 맞잖아. 가서 놓친 게 없는지 다시 확인해.
Are they gonna change? Will he flip if he figures out that the doctor is actually one of the dead? I mean, their whole operation's fucked. At least for now, until they find a replacement. Either way, he thinks it's still intact, and they have that to leverage. What the hell? Oh no, who died? Wait. What happened? She ended up giving them her money in the end, just as she said. Oh, here it is. This is how they find out.
참가자 246번입니다.
Damn it. At least he's armed now. And they've been assigned to the outer perimeter. If he dies looking into this guy, I mean, that would only solidify suspicions. Oh, yeah. Whoa, wait. Go back.
가위바위보 하나 빼기 실격입니다.
Oh, I could have swore I saw Jun-ho on the, not Jun-ho, In-ho on the list as well. Oh no. Shit. Oh, oh! Did the dog get free of its own accord, or did someone let it free? I wonder. Poor thing, though. But yeah, I swore in one of those photos, it looked like In-ho was fishing with him. Yeah, can she really just leave it here? I mean, she can't take it into the game. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's not getting out of here. Oh, wait. Someone hear the gunshot and call the cops? At least he'll, well, I mean, we don't know that they don't have people in the cops. I was going to say, at least maybe he'll be safe, locked up, but he's not going to be able to relay the information, then fuck. Oh, and he's bleeding through his suit. That's not good. I'm pretty sure one of the games we saw in the trailer looked like jump rope. I'm so afraid if that turns out to be true. Because what the hell? She brought the baby. Fuck. There's no way in hell she could make it through that. See, that's his true colors shining through right there. I mean, we're all tinges of good and bad and all that. So he hasn't completely lost himself. I'm just glad that in her final moments, the mother had that conversation with him. Because I'm sure at that point he had just lost himself so much.
She's got an injured leg and now even a baby. That's too many handicaps.
Did anyone bet on her for the next game?
God.
I did.
Can I ask why?
I got drunk and pressed the wrong number. Oh, but I'm not giving up yet.
God, again, the ADR, man, it's so bad.
Perhaps there's something that 222 could do.
That depends on what the next game is. Tell us about it. We're all so curious.
Then I'll show you.
Oh no. Last time it was the glass walkway. Fuck, it's the jump rope. God damn it. Oh, that's what the train track was. The game is on the track. Okay. Because I remember the tease at the end of last season was the crossroads sign. Cross track, whatever. Railroad track sign, whatever that you want to call it. Yeah, there is no way in hell she's gonna make it through this, man.
평생 내 옆에 있어줄 가족이 생기는 거라고 그렇게 생각했어요.
He's going to be entrusted by the end of this to look out for another person's lost loved one. You know, like the one dude's mom, Sae-byuk's brother, her baby. Unless he somehow works something out to help her through this, I don't even know.
네 탓이 아니야. 우린 선택을 한 거야. 할머니도 현주 씨도.
Yeah.
스스로 선택을 한 거야. 나한테도 딸이 있었어. 난 결국 좋은 아빠는 못 됐지만 그 아이가 태어나고 행복했던 시간이었어. 내 아이를 꼭 지켜. 내가 도와줄게.
There's our boy. But he's I mean, it's just like with his thing. Like, all he really did was
And this is horse shit. His ankle's all fucked up. What the hell is she supposed to do up there?
Seems like you're screwed.
Yeah. Anyway.
What proposal?
Why don't we have the baby join its mother in the game?
You psycho. Well, I mean, who else would be here?
Kinda seems like more of a disadvantage.
A mother will do anything to save her child. This might turn 222 into some kind of Marvel superhero.
Wonder Woman?
That's actually a DC superhero, but anyways.
What the fuck is this conversation? But I mean, I guess, you know, like they say, the whole like story about mothers lifting a car to save their baby or whatever. Maybe somehow her baby's life being on the line would give her the strength to push through her pain. I mean, just looking at it, I feel like this would be the one game I'd be pretty confident at surviving. Well, if the vertigo didn't kick in. I love how like we get here, the VIPs show up and it's another bridge game. At least it's like a rod, which means it's not gonna, there's no chance of it wibble wobbling, which can throw you off too if the loop just hits you wrong. So there's that benefit if it's always going to be consistently at the same level. Whoo! All that downswing. I wonder if it speeds up at all or if it's a constant rate. Wow, our debt dude is so off with his timing, even just in his practicing. Oh, dude, he's going to lose it. You know, that didn't really help you at all. It made you delusional. I mean, you did kill somebody, but it was more of like, I don't know.
모든 참가자는 정해진 시간 안에 다리를 건너야 합니다.
Oh, fuck you.
시간 안에 다리를 건너지 못한 참가자는 탈락입니다.
Well, the baby's not a player, you son of a bitch.
참가자가 아니에요.
지금 이곳에 있는 여러분 모두 참가자입니다.
헛소리 하지 마.
Fuck you, you lunatic. Do you see a number on that baby? You fuck off too.
다리를 건너지 못한 참가자는
Put that gun away. We haven't even started, dickhead.
This is getting exciting.
You can do it. You be strong, 222.
I thought you'd given up.
He's got no option right now.
이렇게 시간만 죽일 겁니까? 이제 누가 먼저 한번 가봅시다.
This would be one of the few times I'd be completely fine going first. Just get it over with.
니들 먼저 가라고. 시간 있어요.
아저씨, 아기 먼저 데리고 가주세요.
어디 아파? 꺼지라고 족밥 새끼. 야, 혹시 이거 때문에 그래?
Yo.
이빨 내놔. 열박점 던져버린다.
민수야.
Are we gonna get a situation like with that one lady and the... God, I don't remember everybody's names, but the two that took the dive at the end? Well, not at the end, but at the other bridge game. Is that going to be them this time around? Oh.
야, 먹고 싶으면 가서 먹어.
God damn.
어? 족밥 새끼야?
Hey, he's pretty present here this time. I don't know if he actually took it. I mean, he's going to go after that. If he did take the pill, I can't remember if he did at this point. I think we saw him take it, but I'm not 100% sure we actually saw it go in his mouth. But either way, I hope he goes out there and finds out it's empty. That would be amazing. Oh!
Finally, there's one on the bridge.
Let's go, baby.
I'd hate to be the guy that has to manage all the pieces crossing the bridge. What's the clearance from the pole to the floor? Could you lay? I don't think you could lay flat and make it either, based on it. Yeah. Yo. And empty. Empty? Yeah. Bye. He's gone. He's gonna freeze and forget to jump. Yep. There he goes. Holy shit. Wow. Min-soo. Oh my god. Oh, he hasn't even taken it yet. He just did that. Oh, that is so dirty, but deserved.
돌아올게.
괜찮아요. 저 혼자 살 수 있어요.
너 혼자 그 다리로는 못해. 꼭 돌아올게.
What, and carry her across too?
잠시만요.
And Myung-gi has to just sit back and watch this guy like do some shit he should be doing too, but obviously he's more than burned that bridge at this point. He just has to watch.
Why is he doing this?
I'll root for him if he's helping 222. You go for 5-6.
I can't stand cutting back to these fuckers, man. God, it's no better. Oh yeah, there is no clearance to lay down. Come on, buddy. Keep your center of gravity. That hovel in the middle, though, that hole is the pain point. And forward. Yeah. Oh God, that's a bigger gap than I thought. You might need a little bit of a running start to get across that with the weight he's got at the moment. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that POV. Oh, it's not, wow. Without some forward momentum, it's just... Can you not see it? It's pretty fucking obvious. There must be a gap in the bridge. Shut your fucking mouth. Okay, thank God. Oh my God. Ah, Jesus. Almost there. Almost there. God, everybody is wasting time. This is probably the easiest fucking game they've had so far. And everybody's being a bunch of scaredy cats. Mm-hmm. I don't think she's gonna make it through this after all of this. I don't. People are finally moving. She can't be last though. If she waits to the end, she's got to be solely reliant on everybody not slowing this shit to a crawl. Everybody's already wasted so much time. Oh, what a dick. What a squeal. Oh no. Oh, God damn it. Dude, the way they split these games off like that is cruel. Like, after everything we already went through too. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised with some of the people that have chosen to continue on and keep playing. Like, they're here to win. And yeah, I mean, that is the smart thing to do. It is easy to get across this for the most part, but then, you know, you just got to fuck everybody up by the end of it. If he sits there and just plays defense and blocker and just like, hop, sorry, it's either that or you try to make it past me or you get hit off of it. You see how long it takes. Maybe you get tired. Maybe the time runs out. Oh, that is evil. I think Gi-hun's going to have to kick his ass off of the ledge. Spartan boot Leonidas his face off down into the pit. I mean, that's the only real way out of that, unless somebody coming across manages to take him down. I mean, strategically, it's sound. That is a very Song-woo thing to do. I mean, we saw him yeet that one guy through the thing because he was just taking too long. So, like, yeah, like it's a similar situation. Like, yeah, we're here to play the game, and fuck, dude. But yeah, I don't understand. Okay, like, I don't know. Am I crazy or am I overconfident? Obviously everybody's shaking and whatever, but this feels like, even like compared to like the first season, second season, all of it, this feels like the easiest game to me. I don't know what the hang up was. Obviously everybody's so scared to die. There's a lot of things. I understand him, his hang up, and Jun-hee's. Everybody else who just kind of pussyfooted around waiting for someone else to go when we have a literal ticking clock on the board, move. Like, God, I think that's the most frustrating thing about this. And then on top of that, now it just manufactures this tension because she's still on the other side. She has to wait now for everybody to go across. And then on top of that, for Gi-hun to make his way back across as well to go get her. I assume he's going to try to carry her, either piggyback or hold her up and try to bring her across as well. Otherwise, she's going to have to power through it on her own, or Myung-gi could step up and try to do it and help. But all that's to say, though, that makes us all completely contingent and reliant on everybody else. And then you have this guy at the end who's just being there to shove as many people off the side. And speaking of like people falling to their deaths, Min-soo, man, the way he dangled that chain, knowing exactly that's what this guy was looking for, Nam-gyu was looking for, and to be like, hey, you want it? Go get it. And then he kept the last pill for himself. And the fact that he did that even without having taken it for himself. You know, to be fair, after what happened in the last game, I wouldn't take another one. He was barely aware of what was actually going on. Like, everybody gets hit by things very different ways. So I'm just very curious if that was just a him thing. Because I sure shit wouldn't take that after. And he seems pretty confident without it at this point. After everything that happened in the last game, after losing her son and being, obviously she's really beating herself up for that. She says she killed him when in essence, she didn't pull the trigger. She stabbed him, yeah, not fatally, but she's the reason he wasn't able to complete his objective, which got him killed. But yeah, what would you do in that situation? Would you let him kill this baby's mother with the baby in its arms? Like, she didn't instinctually do it to kill him either. It was just to stop him. It's just the subsequent side effect of that was he would end up dead. Just the fact that she couldn't live with that after this, but that doesn't make him evil. It doesn't make her evil. It doesn't, whatever. We're all victims to the system, to the thing or whatever. At the end of the day, it's, people like him, people like her that feel the guilt, feel the fault, the way that, like she said, like bad people walk through the world putting the blame on everybody else or just not even caring enough to worry about where the blame actually falls. They can fully accept the responsibility of a thing and not give a shit. But then you have people who actually would have a conscience. So if you do a bad thing and you feel bad about it, at least you feel bad about it. Like something in you knows it was wrong and regrets it. Or hell, even when it's not your fault and you still feel the compulsion because maybe you were there, you witnessed it, or you're just in its gravity, you'll bring it onto yourself. Like her son taking the blame, or at least taking the guilt for things he had no control over. And then Gyun's doing the same thing here. Sure, he led the rebellion. Sure, he let some of those people die. The long and short of it all is if they didn't do this, it's just dragging it out. Only one person is going to make it out of here if the games continue. That's how they're designed. Only one person gets to walk out of here with that money unless you vote to leave. Unless he's changed things. And there is actually a way for the final game to have multiple winners, but I highly fucking doubt that. He more or less just expedited things, but at the end of the day, everybody chose of their own accord to be here knowing what was on the line, especially after the first game. And then our first round of votes went on. It's just like, I don't know. Like, so like, yeah, I get where she's going. And I like that she had this conversation. She woke him up from that. And then like she talked about, if she lost her son, if anything happened to him, she'd lose herself. And, she passed on her wisdom, passed on this motivation to him and this charge to him. And she did exactly what she told her son she was going to do. And she gave her money to all of them in the hopes that it would make it to where it needs to be in the end. And she took her life. That's heartbreaking, man, especially after everything, in the life that she's lived up until this point. And also the guilt she felt again for, the things she said to her son, which led him to overdose and to try to take himself out of the equation, for her to eventually do the same herself, because it's just a vicious fucking cycle of the life, man. Fucking gosh. But yeah, okay. These freaking VIPs, I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a hot minute since I've seen season 1. These might be a little more grating than before. And maybe it's the ADR, the dubbing or whatever, because it's really fucking bad. But it was interesting, at least, that this time around they got to participate. They got to dress up in the garb and go in and deliver some executions. It's a weird, sick, fucked up way to give them like a real VIP experience, I guess, instead of just being passive observers. But geez. And then meanwhile, on the outside of this, we've got No-eul, who is making her way out of this place, and the people behind the organ operation has finally pieced together what she actually did. She still at least currently got enough leverage to kind of strong arm them into helping her get 246 out of here. And now they figured out though that he's not the doctor. I think that's maybe the only thing that was kind of holding them back, because they didn't want to risk the doctor that was involved in their operation. So now I don't know what's going to happen, but he is also armed, and they've already given her everything that she needs. They've got their patrol, their assignments are on the outer perimeter. She's got a key to a boat. They're armed. Hopefully they can actually make it out. Meanwhile, Choi is managing to keep digging into Captain Park, our fucking boat guy, who's trying his best to stall this. But now we actually found the island where In-ho shot Jun-ho. As you can see, Captain Park was sweating his ass off. Meanwhile, Choi on the mainland, obviously nobody in the fishing port has ever heard of this guy. A little suspicious when you're on a fishing boat. and no one knows who the fuck you are. As a last-ditch effort to find some more intel on him, he finds his home, breaks into it, and sees that he's kind of stored up. You know, he's got these photos of him fishing with a recruiter. And then he's stumbled upon a hidden stash where he actually has one of the soldier uniforms and a fuck ton of money. But, you know, after all of this tussle with the dog that I guess just got free of its own accord. I mean, it was already kind of pulling and yanking at that chain, and that thing looked like it was about to break at any point anyway. So I guess it got free of its own accord. I wasn't sure if he came home because we knew they were kind of coming into port, or at least it made it seem like they were coming into port to recharge for the night to come back out to this island and then start their search again in the next morning. So I didn't know if he was going to be home. Either way, though, he had to fire off a gunshot because the dog got free and attacked him, and somebody called the cops, and now he's in their custody. And it's going, but like he's standing over this like evidence, actual evidence now, which is the whole thing Jun-ho's been lacking to get the police to do anything. So hopefully that'll get the needle moving a little bit, but I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. And I don't know if there's something else I'm forgetting to talk about, but I'm just going to leave it there, man. I got some other stuff to record tonight, so we're just going to move on. This episode, I think, would have been leagues better if we cut out all of the VIP stuff. Like, Jesus Christ, I can't stand. I couldn't stand it in season 1, and maybe it's just recency, but my God, are they annoying as shit. Again, it's kind of the point, but it is obnoxious, and it just kills the momentum. Anyway, guys, what do you think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Before we go, I want to start off by thanking 2 of our latest saviors who have helped sponsor some of the cats that we've been taking care of here. Thank you so much to Angela Burr and Lily Chan-sun. Thank you guys so much. And before we go, I also want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Armando Rosas, Ash, Casey Wood, Codename Witch, Demasius, David Furstenberg, Denise Mauricio, Durla, Gregory Toner, It's Mushi, Jake Contrell, Liam Harrell, Lily Chan-sun, Mandy Sherritt, Muggy Holes, Nicodemus, Nika G, Ollie Hodges, Philly J, Robert Anguiano, Russell Crockett, Shilio, Yuri Kurskov, your boy G-Man, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel along the way. Right now, you guys are really the saving grace for all of this as we continue to get more and more content claims from Big Daddy Netflix. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.